Hey everyone, Summer with Astaria Sen here, and we are doing a VR to Casper the Boy Diviner. His hashtag is hashtag favorite card backs. And I think he just did this one the other day, and I wanted to do it because it sounded like so much fun. So I will leave a link to his video down in the description. And then, yeah, let's get on with some favorite card deck backs. So, I have some of my actual favorite decks that have really good card backs, and then I have some that I don't use as often that I really love the card backs on. I'm going to start with the ones that I don't use as often and work my way into the ones that I use the most. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 decks, okay? I do believe 7 decks. I do believe he did 6 or 7 decks too. I don't remember exactly, but it's in his video. He didn't put a limit on them. He just did his favorite card backs. And I'm really thirsty because it's really hot in my office area. So I'm kind of dying of heat, but there's no real area else that I could like record right now. So let's start off with the one that I connect to the least, which is the Ostara Tarot. Now, this one right here, one of the reasons why I love this back is because it's very aesthetically pleasing. It's double-sided. I really like the coloring. The coloring is my favorite part, and it's got this elegant but kind of creepy feel to it, which I really like about this deck. And you pull these cards out, and like when I go to tarot readings and stuff, customers or somebody I'm practicing tarot with or something like that, their eyes light up because this back is so pretty, and I watch it every single time. So I really like this deck back, but I do not connect with this deck specifically well, so I don't use it very often. I just have it in my collection because I like it and I think it's pretty. All right. The next one is probably gonna be a lot of people's favorites. It's the Dark Mansion Tarot. I think I have the second edition, and it has the brown backs. Now, I'm not a fan of the blue backs that was originally on the Dark Mansions Tarot. I like these brown ones. I like the depth of the backs of these cards. I like the way that it like looks like you're kind of literally like looking into the card, into the back of the card like that, as if you're gonna see something right there in the middle. And it's just so beautiful. It's just so pleasing to look at. And blues and browns go really well together, and the shading on this is just fantastic. Now, there's not really anything special, like about the back itself, like some other decks have. It's just a really pretty design, and it has that look into me kind of depth to it that's, I don't know, it's just when they're just sitting there, like you do like a 3-card spread, and they look beautiful just side by side. They just look beautiful together. It just looks phenomenal like that. I love it. I love it. I love this. I love this deck. Actually, I just don't use it very often because I'm still learning the tarot. I know that it's based specifically off Rider-Waite, but I'm still learning the Rider-Waite, and without a book, it's a little bit harder for me. So as I go, I'll keep going. And the other part that's hard about this deck is I like the way that it feels. It has like a really matte, almost suede kind of feel to it, but that makes the cards stick together, which doesn't make it great for shuffling. So I don't tend to use this deck as often because it doesn't shuffle as nicely for me as some of the other decks that I have. Then I have a new deck that I got that I love the backs of, but in all fairness, one of my favorite artists, other than a fairy artist, is Luis Royo. Now, Luis Royo does phenomenal art. I mean, his artwork is absolutely stunning, but the backs of these cards they're not like pretty, like Ostara or something like that, but they are very aesthetic. They go both ways, you know? And when they're sitting there like on an all black tarot cloth or something, they look gorgeous. They look absolutely gorgeous. And this back is totally in the art style of Louis Royo. Now let me see if I can get close enough. There we go. Let's see, back up a little bit. So you can kind of see like how pretty that is. The glare off of my camera, my phone, is kind of on it, but it's very pretty. I like the dark with the light. I like how the middle is lit up that way. I guess I like the middle of cards a lot, like the backs when they have middle of cards like that. So I think it's really aesthetically pleasing to look at when they're sitting down together. I don't use this deck that often because I just got it. We'll see how it goes in the future. If you're interested, I will do a walkthrough on this one, but it's a little bit more risque. Because Louis Royo, he likes monsters and girls, and like he has a unique, very unique style of art that I very much enjoy. It's just stunning work, actually. It's not like the Fae art that I like. It's not all soft and sweet and like that. Another one, and this is one of my more favorite decks that I've used several times, is the Mystic Fairy Tarot. Check out the aesthetic on this bag, and it's so subtle. And these bags, like, of course, you know, that you could do them either way, right? I don't really read with reversals, so that doesn't really matter to me, but it does to some people. But I like that they look like a little dragon. I like that it kind of has that dragon look about it, which really, really speaks to my Fae heart. So that's one of the reasons why I really like these bags. And I'm not really a gold yellow person, but I do like these bags. They're a bit busy, but I don't think it takes away from anything, honestly. All right, and then my second favorite, like my all-time favorite, like 1 and 2 is last, right? So number 2, what comes in at number 2, and this should not surprise anybody, is Shadowscapes, because it's beautiful. And again, you have that middle area that I just love. The best decks have that middle area for me. I don't even know. I can't even explain it. I guess it's just what I'm drawn to in card backs. And the purple, I love the purple, and I like the more Celtic looking design on it, even though it's not technically Celtic. But I do like the swirls, and I like the circle, and I like the sun shape in it and the celestial aspects to it. It's just a very, oh God, it's a very soft feel. Like not just soft, but like pleasant soft. It's that dreamy feel. That's what I like about this, is that dreamy aspect. So, and they look pretty when they're set up together. They do. They look beautiful set up together. They just are stunning cards in general. They're busy on the front, but not so much on the back. Like the fronts are really, really busy. And so anybody who knows Shadowscapes knows that. But it's one of my favorites. This one and the other one are my basic soul decks. If you want to go that far. Now, my number 1 back for cards at this moment. And again, we're going to, you know, you're just going to know the minute you see it. You're just going to know. Crystal Visions. Yep, that's my number 1. This is my number 1 deck currently that I'm using all the time pretty much. But look at the back of this one. It is just gorgeous. And it's, of course, you know, reversible. But I like this middle. I like that there's the light around it that goes into the dark, that goes into the light again, and it kind of just pops out this middle area, this circle, and then this background kind of stands out too. So it is just so, so, so pretty. And I don't know, it just looks great. And when it's like together, I mean, look at that. How cool is that? Oh, yeah. I just can't help it. So yeah, I guess I have a style of back that I enjoy. And it kind of just works with the kind of decks that I enjoy most too. So how interesting is that? I didn't realize that until I pulled out all of these cards and started showing them to you. All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to watch Casper's video down in the description, and I hope you guys have a very great day.